It's 20 designed to look heroic. We'll need big
marker buoys on shoulder and waist slings locked.
from down here.
Load is down.
From a coral reef to the open. From reef and up close, it's true scale. We keep the classic
Headlights.
It doesn't think. It's 20 meters tall, part truck.
Foot to foot, almost 12 meters. This thing is insane.
Copy that. It's like a skyscraper sitting down.
Designed to look heroic or intimidating. It's hard to tell, even 50 years later. Standing next to it, you feel like an action figure.
What looks like a routine reef dive boat from above is parked over the strangest artificial reef we've ever seen.
It's not just a statue. You can see joints, knees, shoulders, fingers. This thing was built to move.
Or at least someone wanted it to.
The video made it clear. This wasn't an accident of rock and metal. It was engineered.
At 15 to 20 meters, this is shallow enough to work around, but too heavy for any normal boat crane.
We'll need big steel chains around the shoulders, waist, legs. Treat it like lifting a small building, not a sculpture.
No crane barge can get inside this reef. That leaves one option, a helicopter big enough to take the load, with the chains doing the heavy maths.
If we keep the center of gravity under the hook, the helicopter can carry it like any other underslung load, just one that happens to look like a superhero.
It's within our lift envelope, but we'll only get one clean pull off the seabed. No dragging, no second tries.
Before any steel touches steel, the plan has to survive on paper. Weights, distances, safe working loads, and a long list of ways things could go wrong.
Marker buoys on both shoulders set. This will be your aiming point from the air. Shoulder and waist slings locked. You're clear to take tension from the helo.
From down here, it already looks like it's waiting to rise. All we have to do is give it a lift.
Load is down on the trailer. Sling slack.
Releasing tension. Copy. Load secure.
From a coral reef to the open road, the steel giant begins its second life, headed for a factory big enough to rebuild it.
From reef and road, the steel giant finally reaches a place built for machines this size.
Crane A, crane B, take a little weight. Trailer chains stay tight until we see load on the cells.
Up close, its true scale is obvious. This will be less like fixing a truck, and more like rebuilding a building.
Frame is bent here and here. We stabilize the spine and hips first, then worry about the armor plates and the face. Marking every fracture. If we don't fix the skeleton, the rest is just cosplay.
Years of salt and growth come off millimeter by millimeter.
Some internals are gone forever, but with this layout, we can copy what's missing and get the joints moving again.
Once the armor comes off, it stops looking like a movie prop and starts looking like what it really is, a walking steel skeleton. We reinforce the load paths like you would on a bridge. Stronger than before, but we leave the original scars visible where we can.
Bring it in 1/2 meter. Good. Hold. Pins going in.
For the first time since it sank, the robot takes its own weight, carefully, and with plenty of backup.
We're not giving it a brain yet, just muscles. External power only, low speed, one joint at a time.
Steel that lay frozen on the seabed now moves again, under strict limits and under human supervision.
The frame is solid. The joints are alive. Next comes the part everyone will notice, the color.
Every panel has to be perfect before we dare lay on that red and blue.
Every panel has to be perfect before we dare lay on that red and blue.
We keep the classic contrast, blue legs, red torso, but built like real machinery. Clear coat turns color into armor against fingerprints, dust, even the odd oil stain.
Headlights, good. Chest windows, good. Perimeter markers, online.
It doesn't think, but it finally sounds like a machine that's awake. Primary actuators online. Power system stable. Time to let it move like it was meant to.
Every nod, every turn is pre-planned. If it feels like it's looking at you, that's us, not it.
Step sequence 1 complete. No overloads detected.
For months, it was just a wreck on the seabed. Now it stands on its own feet, under its own weight.
All right, everyone in. This is the "we pulled a robot out of the ocean" shot.